I started that whole thing and realized that I was still muted, which is really a good way to start, is to be talking for like 15 seconds and then to see the unmute button. Anyway, welcome to the first event of what is currently called Razz. If anybody has a better name, I would love to hear it. But for this event, that's what it's going to be called. I made a little flyer over there. Here we see our chase cards, our two Shoheis and our Joey Bart. I actually have a few other. As I move this, one of my students made this. It sits. There's a nameplate behind here that was my great grandfather's, or my grandfather's, one or the other. And it sits behind this, and then this little boat hat, whatever he made. I think it's a boat. It could be a hat. I've kind of made into a hat. That sits on top of the nameplate, but I can't have it when I have the flyer. So anyway, I found a few other Barts I'm going to add to this. Nothing tremendous. But like, because we have the lighting stinks. I'm already noticing that. We'll see if that helps. I have no idea. This is just going to be the play on the two here, play on everything. So we have the Joey Bart. I'm probably going to have to move the lighting to the back. I can just end up deleting like all of this, and that's fine, as this is just part of the learning process. So we'll see if that takes. Let's see. Did it work? Okay, there we go. So we got the Joey Bart blue parallel from Donruss, the rated rookie. Also a Stadium Club red parallel. That's going to be in with the Bart collection. And then this Topps 21 chrome. Actually, it looks pretty cool. It's the 65 variation. 1 second. Okay, so we have the we have a few different Barts that are coming in. Also going out tonight, I have some stuff from Baseball Card Day, National Baseball Card Day. I will open this later and we'll see what comes out of it. We also have this 2018 hobby exclusive from Update, 4 cards. We'll see what's in there. We have the 2018 Bowman Fat Pack. This is retail, but I have actually, when I think about it, this Shohei I pulled out of the first one of these I opened. I have a bit of a soft spot for them now as a result. Also, Chris, if you can put in the chat, let me know if you hear me okay. I'm recording without a mic. I'm using just the iPad mic currently. So hopefully it's working. I think it just said BRB. So, okay. So then I have one pack of Bowman Draft 2020. I have a Topps Chrome value pack. This comes with the 5-pack, the exclusive pink parallels, and then a second Bowman Draft pack. Again, that was out of a fresh box. So we'll be randoming all of those off today. The World Series participants are guaranteed to receive either the Joey Bart. The World Series winner will get their choice, either the Joey Bart lot or the Shohei's. And then the World Series loser would get the other one. And then we'll random off. I have a list. I'm gonna, when I go back to the desktop, and Mark is here, Mark McDonald. Mark, please let me know in the chat if you can hear me fine. I'm gonna be moving to my other setup to do the sim here in just a second. So that's going to change, but hopefully I can be heard okay. All right, I'm gonna move And so the screen's going to go dark for just a second. While I stop that.
Okay. I'm back, and hopefully you can hear me all right. Let me know in the chat, which I can't even see, which again, this is going to be part of the learning process. But hopefully I can be heard. I can't even see that's really good. Like Zoom on, oh, there we go. Zoom on the Mac is a little different. I can keep the chat up. So again, okay, good. Mark said he can hear me fine. That's good. Okay, excellent. All right, so I have one bit of business to attend to because we did have one person who did not join for this evening. And so let me just make sure. Good, all set. So we can get to the randomizing just as soon as I enter Chris Nice's names in here for 5 and 6. Okay, now, again, I said that the World Series contestants will get the two, big prizes this evening. The way we're going to random up the other ones is I've made a bit of a player achievement list, and we're going to random this too after the sim. We'll random this to make a list of the other prizes that are going to go out. And that will be how the packs get determined. Once they're set, I will rip and sleeve and load and ship. Everything will go out on Monday. They're going to go out of Vermont because I'm going to be in Vermont. I'm taking them with me. So they're going to be with me while I'm heading to Vermont tomorrow. All right, let's get this list randomizer. And let's get this show on the road. I am anxious. I am excited. I am looking forward to the mistakes I'm going to make. It just happens. Did it teaching like this, and we'll certainly do it. We'll make this a bit bigger. Okay, the list is set up. We do have to do the random dice roll first. See, I almost got there. Dice roller. We'll just open that in a new tab. And let's see, how many times are we randomizing? We're randomizing 9 times. 9 times. All right. So here we go. When it says 9 down here, that's our first one. That's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right. Next one is going to be our list. And here we go. All right. We've got Chris all the way down to Ben. Chris all the way down to Ben. And we'll go ahead and copy that. I'm going to bring that down here. And now we'll take this list. And in fact, I'm just going to delete this. There we go. All right, 9 times. Do this again. 9 times as somebody's coming in. 9 times Arizona all the way down to Washington. Here we go. There's number 1, number 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, next one is what team you get for this season. Good luck. 9 times Detroit all the way down to Atlanta. Chris got his team. He's a Detroit fan. So maybe that's a little serendipity. We'll copy that. We'll bring that here. So it is Chris with Detroit, all the way down to Ben with the Braves. I can actually bring that a little closer. And then see if this see if this works, because this is there we go. Chris has Detroit. Ben still has Atlanta. If I want to just copy it and bring it over here just for comparison, I'll do that. And then we'll just do it again. We see Jeff with Pittsburgh. We see Rich, one of his teams with Milwaukee. We see Scott with St. Louis. Those could be our checks. Okay, so Ben has Atlanta. Jeff has Pittsburgh. Rich, Milwaukee, one of his teams. Scott with St. Louis. Okay, it checks out. All right, time to load up this season and let's see what happens. We're going to go ahead. We're going to do a standard game. We're only going to do Major League Baseball. We're not doing the live start. Today's the 7th. This is the official. So it's event 1, 8721, and we're loading. Remember, this will save beginning of at the end of every month. I'm running injuries as normal. Everything's going to run normally tonight. And then we can adjust as a community from there. But for tonight, everything's going to run normally. As things finish up here. All right, I'm playing a commish mode. We're all square there. Again, player salaries, don't care about that. We'll go to the league settings. We will just make sure global settings, we are going to save once a month. And we're going to also save our highlights. This will probably take a little bit longer to do this. But that is okay. Because again, you can skip this whole thing if you want. This is for the people who want to see it. So I want to go ahead and save as much as possible. We'll save the game logs and we'll save the replays. Okay, we're good on that. All right, let's get these rosters cleared. Let's get everybody to an inaugural draft. I am going to run the random order on the draft 9 times as well. So we schedule that fantasy draft right there. That gets us set up. We could just go in and I will randomize this draft order 9 times. Okay. Random draft order. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There it is. I'm just going to make sure that I do the, if I remember how to do it. Not that. Where is, I just don't want notifications to pop up because they probably will. And I don't know where things are. Oh, that's not even what I want. There it is. All right. So we'll go do not disturb as Ben is coming in. We'll go ahead and do this for 1 hour because otherwise there'll be like emails that pop up and all that. And yeah. Okay. So the Cardinals have the first pick, then the Rockies, the A's, the Twins, the Mariners. The Rays, the Jays, the Phillies, the Giants, the Orioles, Mets have the 11th pick, then the Dodgers, D-backs, Rangers, Red Sox, Reds, Braves at 17, Nats, Marlins, Astros at 20, White Sox, Pirates, Brewers, Indians, Cubs, Tigers, Angels, Pods, Yankees, and Royals. And remember, this runs in snake order. So the Royals have the 30th and the 31st pick. Cardinals have the first pick and the 60th. All right. Remember, this is going to draft everybody. This is going to draft everybody. So we'll take a quick look afterward. As it will take, a little bit of time. So we got to figure Trout's probably a Cardinal. Probably going number one. I can't imagine anybody else going number one, but who knows? I would think that the teams toward the middle have the advantage in a draft like this because they're drafting a more consistent spot as opposed to the polarized drafting for other teams. We're 60, we're 2/3 of the way through and moving pretty quickly. We get in the later rounds now with the minor leaguers. In the future, I do plan to do like a player of the day, and whoever drafts, as we say, Tatis went number 1. Trout went number 6 to Tampa Bay. As I'll keep this up here. But I will have like a random player of the day, and whatever team gets that player gets a prize. I meant to do that today. And everything that happened, like with this evening dinner party that we had, Mark, if you hear me, Ricky and his wife Vanessa were over tonight to hang out. So it was a good evening. And then I kicked them out for this. So yeah, I thought maybe he'd stay and watch, but no. Okay, so Tatis number 1, Jacob deGrom goes 2 at Colorado. That's going to be very interesting. Garrett Cole 3rd to Oakland. Lucas Giolito went 4th. Max Scherzer went 5th. Trout 6th. Verlander 7th to Toronto. Cody Bellinger to the Phillies number 8. Ronald Acuna to San Francisco at 9. Alex Bregman 10th. Other notables here: Walker Buehler going to Boston. Juan Soto going to Texas. Francisco Lindor, who had himself heck of a test run, he's in Arizona. Mookie Betts in Miami. Freddie Freeman, reigning NL MVP, is in Milwaukee. Oh, DJ LeMahieu went in the first round. That's typical Pirates, isn't it? DJ LeMahieu going in the first round. Jeff has Pittsburgh, I believe. Bryce Harper going to Kansas City, who then took Aaron Nola. So Middle America Phillies. Let's go ahead. Let's take a quick look at the different rosters for each team. I'll just do the player list and we'll see where things sit. I guess I don't really have to go that far there. I'm not sure if you guys could see the chat box or not, but Arizona led by Bumgarner, Adrian Hauser. These are all the scout is like the generic OOTP scout. So like these could be good or not. Like they could be here, like hit or miss. Lindor, Robertson, Blake Snell, Nolan Laureano, Yohan Moncada, Joey Bart, Bumgarner. That's not a bad squad. John Means. I have like 8 gazillion John Means cards out of 50 for Donruss. If anybody wants them, come hit me up. Atlanta's Tyler Glasnow, Lance Lynn, Austin Meadows, Gary Sanchez, Carlos Correa, Luke Jackson. Looks like decent starters at the top. Lance Lynn's a beast. Baltimore, Liam Hendricks, Alex Bregman. That's Cavan Biggio, Joey Gallo, Chris Martin, Lance McCullers, Manny Margot, Miguel Rojas. Okay, not bad for the Orioles. Not bad. Red Sox, Walker Buehler, Giancarlo Stanton, Rafael Devers, Jesus Lizard, Freddie Peralta, Scott Alexander, who I don't know anything about, but okay, Trevor May, James McCann. All right. Chi Sox, Tim Anderson, Matt Chapman, Max Fried, Mike Myers, Matthew Boyd. Cubbies, Nolan Arenado, Trey Turner, Ty France, Marco Gonzalez, Joe Musgrave, Donovan Solano. Not doesn't look too great for them. Reds, Pete Alonso, Shane Bieber, German Marquez, and Jordan. Not bad. Cleveland, Trevor Bauer, Dominic Smith, Sean Murphy, Emilio Pagan, Bo Bichette. I like Bo Bichette. Colorado's got DeGrom and Will Smith, one of the better catchers in the league. Randy Arozarena, Julio Urias. This is not looking bad. This is looking pretty decent. Dylan Carlson's in there, Garrett Crochet, Key Brian Hayes. Very solid youthful foundation in Colorado. Don't know if it's going to help this season. JT Remuto, Blake Trinan, Adam Frazier, Alex Reyes, Lorenzo Cain lead the way for the Tigers. Kevin Gosman, should say, Andrew Miller, Jordan Montgomery, Hunter Renfroe, Miggy Sano, Andres Jimenez. Okay, Chris, that's decent. Not sure what it's going to lead to, but that's decent. Houston, Steven Strasburg, Nick Ahmed, Zach Collins, Alex Colomb, Corey Kluber, Jorge Polanco, Brent Suter, Miggy Amaya. Where are we? Kansas City, who had the back-to-back. Wilson Contreras, who looks like he rates out pretty well in the game. Bryce Harper, James Karinchak, Corey Nebel, Aaron Nola, Manandrizi, Philip Evans, who just put the song Phil Collins and Philip, now I can't remember his name, but like the 80s song, whatever. Easy Lover. It's Philip something, and I just can't remember what it was. Los Angeles Angels, Jack Flaherty, Jose Altuve, Connor Brogdon, Jimmy Nelson, Kyle Seager, Lou Trevino, Ryan Weathers. Looking like lots of pitching in there. The Dodgers, we're about halfway through this. Chad Green, Tyler Rogers, Chris Bryant, Amir Garrett, Kayla Pineda, Greg Allen. Dodgers look like they have an uphill climb. The Marlins have Mookie Betts, Yu Darvish, Christian Vasquez, Chris Bassett, JBJ, CJ Crone, Eric Hosmer, Manny Machado. That could be a contender. They had one of those middle picks. Brewers, Freddie Freeman, Devin Williams. I love Devin Williams' changeup. It's amazing. That change, like just YouTube videos of him throwing his changeup is incredible. Xander Bogaerts, Kurt Casale, Zach Greinke, Darno, Josh Donaldson, Keuchel. All right, and get behind this Brewers team a little bit. Twins, Lucas Giolito, Adrian Morajan, Hector Neris, Dylan Cease, JP Crawford, Pete Fairbanks, looking like a decent bullpen, maybe. Teoscar, Mitch Garver. Where are we? Yankees. Let's see what the Yankees got. They got Yelich, Judge, Iglesias, Hyun-Jin Ryu. I did not say his last name right, but Ryu. There we go. Sandy Alcantara, Brian Anderson, Starlin Castro, JD Davis. Across town, the Mets have Jose Abreu, Jose Ramirez, Luis Castillo, Andrew Heaney, I should say, Zach McKinstry, Nick Castellanos, Adolis Garcia, Daniel Hudson. The A's, Garrett Cole, Yasmani Grandal, you've got two top pitchers and a top catcher. That's not bad. Whit Merrifield, also underrated, and Byron Buxton. This looks like a team. I'm going to be interested to see the preseason predictions, but this looks like a pretty good team. I may be completely wrong. Phillies have Aroldis Chapman. And what happened to him? Why is he in blue? He is suspended for 2 games. Okay. So Philly's already getting off to a bad start. Cody Bellinger, Diego Castillo, Clayton Kershaw, Avi Baez, Yuli Gurriel, Matt Barnes, Friedrich Selman, Phil Maton, or Maton. Not bad. They could be around. Edwin Diaz, DJ LeMahieu, Brandon Woodruff, Mike Yaz, Reese Hoskins, Michael Kopech, Zach McAllister, Jeff McNeil, Marcus Stroman. I like Marcus Stroman in this game. That could, they might not be sunk, those Pirates. Padres, Ozzy Albies, Taylor Rogers, Max Muncy, Jason Hayward, Evan Marshall, Darren O'Day, Nestor Cortez, Nick Gordon, and then Andrew Knapp. I don't know if the Padres are looking too hot here. The Giants have Acuna, Matt Olson, Nelson Cruz, Austin Barnes, Matt Foster, Clint Frazier, Tim Hill, Jose Iglesias, and Shohei Ohtani. I wonder what he is overall. This is out of 80. We just look at the scouting, or we look at the ratings. These are on a 20 to 80 scale. His pitching looks pretty decent. His hitting looks all right. The power could be higher. Well, it'll be interesting to watch Shohei during this time. Seattle, Scherzer, Salvi Perez, Paul Goldschmidt, Kenley Jansen, Kenta Maeda, Daniel Bard, David Price, Sergio Romo. This would be a really good rotation if it were 2015, a really good pitching staff. That'd be awesome if it were 2015. St. Louis, Josh Hader, Fernando Tatis, Craig Kimbrell, blah, 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 blah. Tanner Scott, Zach Birdie, Brad Keller, Ketel Marte, JT Brubaker, sounds like a magnate from the 19th century, Zach Davies, and Alex Dickerson. Tampa Bay has Mike Trout, Marcelo Ozuna, Drew Pomerantz, Michael Conforto, Charlie Morton, Didi, Sean Manaea, Ryan McMahon, Carlos Santana. All right. Not terrible. Texas, Juan Soto, Gleyber Torres, Jose Barrios, Corbin Burns, Giovanni Gallegos, Brad Hand, Sean Doolittle, Lou Bob, Trevor Stephen, and Ian Anderson brings out the top end of their roster. Toronto, 2 teams left. Patrick Corbin, Jake Diekman, Tanner Rainey, Will Smith, the reliever, Archie Bradley, Omar Navarez, Oliver Perez, who is still in the league. He's 39. Jorge Soler, Jonathan Scope, sorry, missed him. Gio. And lastly, the Nationals, led by Anthony Rendon, James Paxton, Trevor Story. What is that? Huascar Yanoa? That's a name I've yet to see. The Wheelies guys might be having a field day with that because I don't know that name. Brandon, I'm always like, this is how it's pronounced. And they just assume I'm right. Well, God bless him for that. John Gray, Kevin Kiermaier. All right, let's get to preseason predictions. Let's get to opening day and let's see what those predictions look like. See what the game thinks of you lot. It's calculating the stats, generating predictions now. Be up here in just a moment. And then we'll get the simming. What I'll do is I'll sim a month at a time. We'll take a look a month at a time. I'll look at the trade deadline, see what big moves got made. And then we'll get to September and then we'll go from there. So preseason predictions. All right. So the Orioles look like a 100-game winner right now. Who has them again? Who has the Orioles? I can make this bigger, I think. Yeah. So the Orioles, Nick Johnson from Pastime Breaks. There are 2 groups that are with us in this event that I will post links for, Wheelies and Pastime. I wholeheartedly recommend looking into their groups if you have not done so. Fantastic. They're like my homes in the community. So Orioles, Rays, Red Sox, Yankees, Blue Jays. Yeah, I wasn't too on that Blue Jays team. Chi Sox looking good over the Tigers, who look like they're going to contend for the wild card. Twins, Royals, and Indians. The Mariners currently looking like the rest of the AL West is not looking hot. I thought the A's were going to be pretty decent, and they look like a 78 win team right now. These really don't mean anything. Just I'm letting you know that these are really just here for show. They're really not a big deal. Unless they come true. And then they're a soothsayer. Marlins, Mets, Phillies, that's going to looks like a maybe clustered. Nationals could make something happen. Braves, lower down, although this is more tightly packed. If you'll see, it's from 87 to 74 the whole way across. The Cubs, I was not on board with the Cubs, and they are predicted to win the division by 4 games over Pittsburgh, Cincinnati, Milwaukee, and St. Louis. And then San Francisco, Colorado, San Diego, the Dodgers, 4 teams, all within 3 games projected in the NL West. And then there's the Diamondbacks. Top hitters projecting Alex Bregman to get 40 homers, Stanton to get 48, Juan Soto to be in the mix for MVP. Max Fried looking like the top pitcher in the league in the AL with Chicago. We'll see if that comes true. There is a chance where team or people could win one of the prizes based on award winners. That is one of the randoms available. A lot of awards. I've got that in some events. Interesting here that the lead pitcher, who is this, Luis Castillo, has a projected record of 14-12 with the Mets. The NL does not look so good from a pitching standpoint. This looks pretty rough. So could be an offensive explosion in the NL. That's what they're looking like they're going to have. So let's do the first month. And off we go. This will not take long to actually sim. This moves along pretty quickly. Joe Kelly got hurt, it looks like. David Price shined in a gem. Pete Alonso's out. All right, so season's already in the books. Let's check out the standings. We'll check out standings. We'll check out injuries. We could check out a little standing or statistics. Orioles, the Cleveland team, and the Royals are tied. Houston currently sitting with the best record in the league. Worst in the league is Toronto at the moment. Actually, the Dodgers are a game, I don't know, ahead, behind. I don't really know how you want to play that. Let's take a quick look at the injury report. Where is it? Where is it? Oh, it's probably under logs. Yeah, injury log. Let's see. Oh, Aaron Sanchez is out. Nick Neidhart out. Tristan McKenzie. These are all recent injuries. I'm just going to look for some big ones. Adam Ottavino out 11 months, out for this sim, out for this season. Yoenis Cespedes hurt again. I mean, only 3 days, but yeah. Jorge Alfaro is injured for 6 to 7 weeks. That was earlier this week. 3 months for Donovan Solano. 5 weeks for Gio Urshela. Let's see. Anything else that's really outstanding? Iglesias out for 6-7 months, out for basically the sim for the Yankees. That's a rough one. Jose Quintana's out. Savali's out. Trevor Stefan out 11 months. If you guys see something that I don't, please let me know, because I mean, I'm trying to keep this like condensed somewhat. Tommy Pham was out 4 to 6 weeks. Merrill Kelly out. I thought it was Joe Kelly. Anything big at the beginning of the season? Doesn't look like it. Doesn't look like it. All right. Let's go on. Get to the next month here. Let's see. Phillies in last place in the NL East. That's a little disheartening. Pirates starting to move up a little bit. Rockies are up. Oh, Max Fried was out 4 months. There goes the league's best pitcher. I mean, White Sox are, well, they're tied now as things head out. I guess we'll look at injuries first here. Let's see what we can pick up. The Jordan injury, that's a bullet dodge. Dalton Varsho for St. Louis out 7 weeks. That's going to hurt. Ke'Bryan Hayes for Colorado out 8 months. Oh my goodness. That's terrible. Rich Hill out 5 to 6 months. That's not fun. Those who just joined us, we are at the end of May. We're on June 1st. We're just looking at injuries right now. Let's see. Other stuff. Zach McAllister out 11 months for the Pirates. That's a big one. See, Cespedes hurt himself again. The dude is like death by 1,000 hamstring pulls. Alfaro had a setback for the Braves. That's not fun. Brooks Raley got hurt. John Lester probably like broke his back. Like it says that it's an oblique strain, but he probably broke his back like trying to bend down to get something. I mean, I think we're like the same age. And I mean, I hurt my back trying to pull some weeds out. Like it's just, to pitch and not be able to make pickoff moves or throw to first, like that's got to take a toll on the back. Gratterall out for 3 to 4 months. That's a big miss there for Seattle. Other stuff, Michael Brantley out 6 weeks for Chicago. That's a big injury for them. 4 months missed by Jesse Hahn. Jesse Hahn, a Mystic, Connecticut native, which is where I live for a long time. Christian Yelich is out for 4 to 5 weeks. Jesse Hahn and Matt Harvey from the same place. Kevin Kiermaier out for 7 weeks as we get to the end of this month here. Joe Ross out 5 weeks. He'll be coming back here shortly. Nothing else. Aaron Sanchez out 4 months. All right. Joe Musgrove out 2 months. Let's take a quick look at the standings, and we'll look at the league leaders after this one too. Orioles up by 1.5 on Tampa, 2 each. Yankees and Red Sox. That's a pretty good battle there. And then there's Toronto. White Sox. I can make this bigger. I don't know why this does this. There we go. Oh, I know why now. That was, yeah, because I need to be able to see the chat. There we go. Yep, that's a learn on my end. White Sox up by a game on the Royals. Cleveland 4 back. Detroit not looking good, Chris. 20 and 35. Houston up by 7 on Seattle, and Seattle's dealing with some injuries, so not looking great. Oakland, who I rather liked, they're 8.5 back. Marlins up by 3.5 on Washington and Atlanta. Everybody's pretty close in the East, which makes sense when you see the back end of the West. The Dodgers are 17 and 37. Blue Jays are 14 and 39. Good thing we're going to have some randoms after this. Let's take a quick look at the league leaders. See who is looking good so far. Stanton leads the league in home runs. Luis Arias of Minnesota leading the league in average, with Alex Verdugo not far behind with the Cubs. Brandon Lau leading the league in RBIs. That's interesting. He's got 15 homers to go along with that. Dylan Carlson just crushing it in Colorado with a 660 slugging percentage. That's preposterous. 319, 13 homers, 33 ribbies, OPS of 1.038. Not bad. Leading the league in total bases. Jared Kalenic with 5 triples. Who's leading in steals? Where is that? Oh, Mondesi with 28 steals. Pitching leaders. This is for combined. This is majors. Casey Mize leading the majors with a 1.73 ERA. Only 2 guys. Who is this? Oh, Kwang Hung Kim is at 1.84, and then you go up to Aaron Nola at 2.48. So it's a pretty big jump after those two. Randy Dobnak with 7 wins. I don't know if he's started 11 games. Your WAR leaders, where's the WAR? Where's the WAR? Oh, here we go. You Darvish at 2.4 WAR, only 1 over 2. Liam Hendricks leading in saves. Jose De Leon leads in strikeouts by 1 over Shohei. How's Shohei doing? Shohei. Pitching wise, he's 5-4, 3.86 ERA, 1.14 WHIP. That's pretty good. Hitting wise, not great. But I mean, I think that was expected because he didn't really have great power to start. So, all right, let's do June. Again, like this all moves pretty quickly. You know, the time, the stuff that takes the time is the recapping of it all, which I am perfectly fine to do. What I will do, for those who have gotten to this point, even if you're watching on a replay and you're like, oh my God, like, can we hustle it up? I'm going to make a video of just the results and the rip and ship part of it. So there will be 2 videos for this. One will be the whole thing, and the other will be just the cards part. So you don't have to fret if you're here for the prizes. That is fine. Nobody's under 2 on the ERA now, which this is a very Jose Barrios is at 10 losses as well. Let's take a look at the standings, but it's a very offense happy league. It looks like the Astros have the best record in baseball right now. 53-28, just smashing those trash cans all the way to victories. Baltimore and Boston are tied. Chi Sox are a game up on Kansas City. I like this. There are good races right now. We'll see what happens at the trade deadline, but there are some good races. The Dodgers kind of got off the schneid a little bit. They 17-37, 10-16. I mean, that's still not bad. Marlins have distanced themselves a little bit over the Braves. The Cardinals are tied with the Cubs. Oh, that's fun. With the Brewers 6 back. Padres and Rockies are in a fight in the NL West. And then we look at the wild cards as they start to become a little relevant right now. Baltimore, Boston, obviously, you know, one of them would pick up 1. Kansas City, a game and a half on the 2nd spot. Colorado, 2 games clear of whoever loses the NL Central, who is a half game up on the Braves. All right. Quickly, I'm going to go through injuries faster this time. Let's see. Just looking for big stuff here. 6 weeks, Jeter Downs, prospect for Houston. I wonder if he's playing on the team. Jacob Lindgren out 5 weeks, 9 to 10 months for Jeremy Marquez. That might be a kiss of death for the Reds. Dylan Bundy out 2 weeks. Soto's out 3 weeks. So probably another 2 after this one. But that Marquez, what was he doing? He was 4-7 with a 4.87. That's not great. So Danny Santana out 3 to 4 weeks. Marwin Gonzalez out for 5 weeks. Danny Salazar out 4 to 5 months. That might be a big one for Oakland, who really couldn't afford that. Max Kepler out 2 to 3. He's back by now, I'm sure. This is one where I'll just be looking for really far ones. Adbert Ozale. I got an autograph of his from Wheelies in Select. And then I picked up his first Bowman in a pack of 2018 Bowman. So I have the duo. Just putting it out there. David Dahl out 4 to 5 weeks. He should be back anytime. Anybody else on anything? Dylan's coming in. Anything else? Norris, Garcia. Okay, let's get to July. Let's get to the trading deadline. Again, if you're just joining us, as Dylan just popped in, I can show you who you have. Dylan, you got the best team in baseball right now in Houston. They have the league's best record at the moment. You also have Arizona, you have Los Angeles, you have the Phillies, who are disappointing at the moment, which what else is new there? But that's who you got. So looking good for you, my friend. At the moment, we're at the trading deadline now. Or we're not there yet. I'm sorry. It was drafting. It still goes through everything in the season. Orioles have really picked it up as of late. So have the Sox. I mean, they are keeping up with one another. Luis Patino out 9 months. We'll just go through these again quickly, just doing this after each month. Mitch Moreland out 5 weeks. Joe Ross out 3 months. That's the second big injury this year. I said his name earlier. Who was missing 6 weeks? Oh, Rendon. Washington has already been down with issues. Jordan Hicks. That's another loss for Cincinnati. 7-8 weeks for Alex Reyes. Adam Frazier out 8-9 months for Detroit. That's already not good for them. McKinstry for the Mets out 7-8 months. Let's see. Zach Birdie out 4 to 5 weeks. Buster Posey out 4 weeks. He'll be back soon. Steven Strasburg out 2 to 3. He's probably day to day at this point. Clayton Kershaw for the Phillies out 7-8 weeks with acute elbow soreness. There was a 9-month up here. Let's just see if we can find it, as I did not. Was it this one? Was it the Adam Frazier? It might be the Adam Frazier, but I'm not sure. Okay. Okay, this is from the beginning of the month. So David Dahl had a setback. I remember when he was like the big hitting prospect in baseball, which is what Colorado will do to you as a prospect. Aaron Nola out 5 weeks. Perdomo out 4 to 5 months. That's Angel, not Geronimo. I think the prospect that's in Bowman. Griffin Canning out 5 to 6 weeks. All right. I'm going to finish this day and then we're going to look at the trades. We're going to see what trades went down. See who bought and sold, and we'll see what we can there's transactions. Just see what we can pull out. We'll do major transactions log for this. Where is July? There we go. So trades, Texas, trade off Ryan Thompson to the Phillies for prospect. The Astros got Hector Neris. They're gearing up for the stretch haul. That's a pretty good pickup. Giants traded Carlos Carrasco to the Mets for Max Stassi and Genesis Cabrera. Rangers traded Brad Hand for a prospect. So the Rangers selling off pieces. Royals got Cam Bedrosian. Okay. Nothing else too big there. Tigers traded Drew Smiley. Oh, you got a prospect. That's like the kiss of death. When you get a prospect at the trade deadline, you're likely not winning. That's likely not happening. Prospect trades. John Gray going to Chicago. So I guess they're gearing up. Anything else that came recently before we look at standings and statistics? Craig Stamen going to Kansas City. So they're gearing up, it would appear. No, Daniel Johnson. I mean, it doesn't really necessitate much discussion there. Not looking like anything major happening here. Rangers traded Michael Givens of the White Sox. That could be helpful for them. Kyle Hendricks going to the Padres. That's probably a reasonable move. Royals trading Cedric Mullins for Miles Mikolas. Okay. I mean, going back 2 weeks, doesn't look like it was. I mean, it was an active one. Is this going to be where the big trades are? This looks like it's a Keone Kela going from the Dodgers. That's actually a pretty decent one. Going to Cleveland for a bunch of prospects. The Royals traded a bunch of prospects to the Twins for Miguel Castro. The Blue Jays traded Patrick Corbin to the Orioles. A little in-division action here. The Astros traded Luis Gill and Ed Howard, 2 big prospects, to get Tyler Male. How's this dude? Right-hand pitcher. He's 2-1 with Houston with an 0.86 ERA. I'd say that's working out pretty well so far. So not bad, Houston. Not bad. Seems like everything's coming up Astros right now. All right. Craig Kimbrell getting traded to Cincinnati for Matt Carpenter. So that's like subtraction by subtraction. I mean, that doesn't really do anything. Mark Melanson getting traded to Kansas City. So the AL Central teams seem like they were gearing up for a run, which makes sense. Here we have the Orioles, 62-42, a game and a half up on Tampa. Cleveland is up by a game and a half on Kansas City and the White Sox. This is probably the most contested division. Yeah, it is. It is. Houston's up by 5 on Seattle, who's making a decent run at things. They still have the league's best record, tied with they're game and a half up in the loss column on San Diego. Miami still 8 up on the Mets now. 8 up on the Mets, who are tied for the second wild card. So Mets are looking decent, but the Marlins are really just streaking away with it. The Cubs lead by 5 over the Brewers. The Cardinals fell apart in the last month. They were tied for first at the beginning of July. Now they're 6 games back. And then we have San Diego and Colorado. All right, let's go to roster expansion. September 1st. Looks like Luis, I don't know if it's Julio or Luis Urias just got an injury. And is that Kwang Hung Kim that got injured? Somebody had their season end. Kim had his season end. Jonathan India has his season end. I'm just looking down here. Toronto is mathematically eliminated from the playoffs on August 30th. Oof. That's rough. Who had Toronto? Toronto is Scott. Okay, so Scott, you still got St. Louis. For at least for the chase cards. I mean, obviously you're in everything else, but one team out already. Quick division look here. The Orioles now have the league's best record. They really took off in August. which will happen when you're second in runs against and second in runs scored, and your starters have an ERA that's second in the league. I mean, they're first in batting war too. I mean, Biggio's looking great. Mike Tauchman having a really solid year. Then there's Gallo, who's having a good year, and Alex Bregman, 29 homers, 104 RBIs. Hunter Dozier, look at this. 238, 29 homers, 89 or 85 RBIs. Manny Margot, great pickup. 297, 19 and 52. Pitching, I mean, you got Chris Sale, who I guess came back from injury. Does it show when he does it show where he was drafted? He was drafted in this. He was traded on July 5th. He was drafted. Oh, he was the first round pick. He was a 26th pick of the Tigers. And I believe he was hurt. Was he when he got drafted? He probably was. He only pitched a one game for Detroit as the injuries are still present. Soroka, Patrick Corbin, not having a good year. He was hurt. The bullpen, though, looks solid. I wonder how they have a second best ERA with Patrick Corbin with a 5.90 ERA. Cleveland up by a game on Kansas City. Chicago is 2 games back, and then everybody else is way back there. Seattle, again, they're making a charge. They've made up 3 games in the past 3 days with a 5-game winning streak. They're 2.5 back on Houston, as that is now a 2-team race. Marlins just running away with it in the East, in the NL East. Obviously, Tommy Pham came back. Mookie Betts, 304, 28, 82. Looking good. Manny Machado having a good season. Chad Pinder, 281, 29, 82. Even Christian Vasquez. Christian Vasquez is hitting 283, 23 homers, 56 RBIs. And then you got Darvish, Tony Gonsolin, Chris Bassett, Brandon McKay having a nice season. Jay Happ having a pretty nice season, and Jordan Sheffield with 26 saves coming up as a rookie, looking real solid for Cleveland, or not for Cleveland, for Miami. He was in Cleveland, I guess. I don't know. I have no idea. He walks a lot of guys, but 89 strikeouts in 53 innings, only 34 hits. I mean, I guess you'll take the walks. So Miami looking real good. Braves and Mets are in a fight for the wild card, kind of. They've actually all fallen back. Cardinals in first place, tied with Chicago again. So the Cardinals made up 6 games in August, and they are percentage points tied. They're a game back in each. They played 2 less games. Brewers making a stand. They're 2.5 back. And then the Rockies lead the Padres. That was flipped after or before last month, or before August began. Let's go to injuries. I wonder if I could just see who's on the disabled list. That was something I thought I could see. Oh, duh. That would help, wouldn't it? Current injuries. There we go. All right, current. See, that makes it much easier. So David Robertson out for 7 months. Tauchman's day to day. David Dahl's coming back in 4 weeks. Yohan Lopez out for the season. White Sox have some big injuries there. Guys that are coming back. Verdugo, that's a big one because he was among the league leaders in hitting. That's a big loss there. Cleveland, Wander Franco out for 3 more weeks. That's what's he doing? 314, 10 and 45. Yep, I'd say that's a loss. Brian Hayes out. Colorado's winning, and Hayes was only hitting 256 and 20. Jonathan India, is that a big loss? That might looks like he was a bit of a bit player there. Houston's injuries. Let's take a look for Dylan. Oops. Akil Badu out for 3 weeks. Caleb Ferguson out 5 months. Is this that's actually a sort of a decent loss. I mean, 2.89 ERA in 21 games. Yeah, that's a loss. Brent Suter hasn't really, I mean, he was lost pretty early on in the season. Andrew Chafin out 2 to 3 months. That's a tough injury for a team trying to get the playoffs. The Marlins don't have Kirby Yates. They've been winning without Kirby Yates. Jackie Bradley Jr. is out for an unknown time. Cespedes, see, there it is again. That's like his 8th time he's been hurt this year. Now he's out 4 to 5 weeks. I'm pointing at the screen like you guys can see me. Rich Hill out again. We saw that. Teams that Corey Seager's out 2 weeks. Seattle injuries, Ottavino, we knew of that one. Mike Clevenger out for the year. Luis Urias out for 1 more week. All right. Zach Davies out 2 more weeks. I mean, Cardinals have a ton of injuries. Just an absolute ton of injuries. All right. Here we go. Regular season ends. It's the final push. Playoff run. Who's getting in? Right now, there was just a 4-way tie for the wild card in the AL. We're right now midway through the month. Astros are up by 5 games now. Orioles run away with it. There's a race in the Central. The Cardinals lead by 3. It looks like the divisions are set. Yeah, the divisions are set. Let's take a look at let's just take a look at the standings. So the Orioles, they're going to win the division. They're 8 games up on Tampa Bay. The Red Sox are 10 games back. Cleveland won their division in 91. They're 91-70, game left. 3 up on Chicago and Kansas City. That's going to come into play. Is it 3-3? It is. Oh, okay. We'll get to the wild card in a second. Astros up by 5 on the Mariners. And this is where it gets interesting. With a day left in the season in the American League wildcard, Tampa Bay has a 1-game lead on the first wildcard spot. 3 teams, White Sox, Seattle, and Kansas City, are all tied for the second and final wildcard spot, and Boston is a game back. So if we look at that wildcard chase here in the pennant chase, let's just see who they're playing. Tampa Bay is playing New York. Chicago is hosting Detroit. Seattle is hosting the Angels, and the Twins, they're in Kansas City. So Kansas City gets them. The Red Sox are not listed here. Who do they play? Red Sox play the Nationals. They get the Nationals. So that's an interesting turn of events. Here in the NL, we have Miami, 1971. They're moving on. St. Louis, up and down season for that team, but they have pulled it out there, 4 games ahead of Chicago. San Diego overcomes Colorado in the final month. They're 2 games up on the Rockies and 3 games up on the Giants, and that leads us to the wild card here. In fact, I can just go to pennant chase. Although I guess they're already settled. I don't have to do that. Rockies and the Giants are going. It's just going to be a matter of who gets the home game at that point. That's really all it's going to matter. So the NL's decided with Miami, St. Louis, San Diego, the Rockies and Giants going to the postseason, but nobody is sure what the wild card looks like just yet. All right, let's finish today. You know, if I was really not concerned with just going as long as I wanted to, I would go into the real-time simulation, but that'll be for another time. Because the real-time simulation, it plays out the day like as if it were a regular day, and you can speed it up. Oh, see, I just did it. I didn't want to do that. Which, see, that's just so how that goes. So I'm just going to finish the simulation. Well, I'll show it to you really quick, I guess. Although I go this way. So here it will show the game. Like if I speed up, it's in real time right now, but if I were to speed it up, then it plays the games out, and it's only got one game today. You see the time up here, it's moving much faster. It's moving like a minute in less than a second. So the White Sox are up 2-0 here on Kansas City. This game is in the top of the fifth. It's now 4-2. I might as well just let this play out because it's one day. It's one day. I'm not going to worry about it. It gets scoring updates down at the bottom, which is pretty cool. Max Fried came back. 7 innings pitched, 5 hits. Has looked the goods here, as that's a final. White Sox win 5-2. And we can go ahead and finish the day. And now we'll finish today. And let's see what happened. All right. So we actually had, this is amazing. We actually had 2. Did we? Because the White Sox finished 90 and 74, meaning they had to have 2 games, they had to have 2 play-in games. So if we go back a couple days here, that was then 90 and 74. Yeah. They were 80 and 74 to finish the season. So if we go back a couple days, we go back to the 4th. There's that 5-2 win. And then what did they have to do? They had to play somebody else. They had to play Seattle. And they won that behind Marcus Stroman. They won that 4-0. And that's how you end up 90 and 74 and in the playoffs. So I guess Kansas City lost on the final day. So playoffs. Let's see the tree, shall we? We have Giants and Rockies in the National League. Winner of that game will get the Padres. And then we have the Cardinals and the Marlins. We have the White Sox and Rays facing off. The winner of that game gets the Orioles. And then we have Cleveland and Houston in the American League. So we'll go to the next playoff round. And White Sox and Giants got the wins. So now we get Orioles, White Sox, Indians, Astros, Padres, Giants, Cardinals, Marlins. Off we go. Now I am going to sim this out until the awards because that comes into play when we get to the packs. Orioles in 4 over the Chi Sox. Cleveland beats Houston in 4. So you get Baltimore and Cleveland in the ALCS. And then San Francisco's magic ride continues. They oust San Diego in 5. And the favorites are probably Baltimore and Miami at this point, but it's a crapshoot. It's the playoffs. So let's see the final 4. We have Baltimore, Cleveland, San Francisco, and Miami. So we have Baltimore. That's Nick. We have Cleveland. It's Brohan. We have San Francisco. That's Jeff. And we have Miami, which is Rich. All right. Let's see who's going to the World Series. Baltimore and Miami get early leads. And oh, wow. I did not see that coming. I thought Baltimore was up like 3-0. I have to go back and look at those scores because I looked away from that to look over at Miami and San Francisco and saw that had gone 7. But Cleveland comes back. I need to see that game. League Championship Series. So Baltimore did go up 3-0. Baltimore went up 3-0, and then Cleveland won 7-4, 7-2, 2-1, and then 6-2. Wow. So that means we're down to Brohan and Miami. Brohan and Rich from the JBL, the fake basketball league that we are in. All right. Now, there are replays and highlights. I was going, well, let's see what happens. I don't think I can hide the scores on this one. Maybe I can. Oh, okay. So I could simulate. That's fine. So game 1, Cleveland wins 10-6. I do have replays set up for this. This does recaps. I won't do the replays right now. In fact, I'm not even sure where they are in here. But 10-6 behind, is that Wander? Yeah, Wander Franco, 4 for 4 with a home run, a double, 2 singles, and a walk. Good Lord. Bo Bichette's on that team too. Franco finished 314, 10 homers, 45. He must have just come back. Yeah, he came back in the playoffs. He missed the rest of the regular season. Came back in the playoffs. Oh, I want to see what round he was picked in. Where was he picked? In the draft, he was 6th round, 7th pick to Cleveland. Not a bad pickup at all. All right. Game 2, this is Corbin Martin and Victor Gonzalez. Cleveland wins that one 4-1. As it looks like this game was won in late innings. Yep. Well, maybe not. They scored 2 in the 6th, 2 in the 8th. Yeah, there's the game log. Okay. All right, so 2-0 lead. I don't need to configure that. So 2-0 lead for Cleveland. This is going to be Eduardo Rodriguez against Jay Happ, who may be looking like a dumpster fire with that 10.8 ERA, though Rodriguez at 7.42, not looking great himself. If this gets to a decisive 7th game, I might go ahead and play it out and just go to the late innings. We'll see. I don't know. Brandon McKay gets the win here as Miami gets their first win in the series, winning 4-2. This 2 runs in the 8th, but they were already up 4-0 at that point. Nothing tremendous in this game. It's looking like Brandon McKay looked really nice. 6 hits, 9 strikeouts, and 6 1/3 shutout. Pretty good. Pretty good. Okay, so it looks like Miami's going like, J-Hap maybe starting in this one, though it could be just a game time decision. So it's 2-1. And we're tied at 2 here. Hap does get the victory. Looks like he pitched pretty well in this one. Scattered 7 hits over 7 innings, 4 strikeouts, just 1 run. Outdueled Plesac, who played pretty well. Eric Hosmer hit a homer. All right, we're tied at 2. Oh my goodness. And Bauer against Gonsolin. And just like that, home cooking. Marlins get the 6-0 win. Rich is 1 game away from deciding if he wants the Bart auto or the Shohei, which I don't know. Like, he's not on right now. We'll find out. Gonsolin 1 hit over 6 innings. Not bad. Not bad. Chad Pinder hit a homer off Trevor Bauer. And Franco went quiet in this one. Obviously, you only get one hit. You get 2 for the game. All right, things head back to Cleveland for game 6. Here we go. We're going to get game 7. We are not. Miami finishes it off, winning 8-0. That's, I mean, they left no doubt. They broke it open in the third with 4, added a couple innings for good measure. Cleveland held to 5 hits over the last 2 games. Their bats just went cold. Corbin Martin did not give up a run in the World Series. Who is this cat? He was a minor leaguer before this year, and he did not look good when he came up, but holy cow. Well, I mean, okay, 3-9. It's not exactly dependent on his performance. He did have, I mean, the whip at 1.31 because of the walks, 10 homers and 71 innings. Like, that's not great, but oh my goodness, he really brought in the playoffs, didn't he? He really brought himself in the playoffs. He only pitched in 2 games. 11 hits in 20 and a third innings, 18 strikeouts. He did walk 9. But my goodness, like, way to like bring it, young man. So Miami and Rich pick up the card of his choosing, whichever one he's going to want. And so we'll just go ahead and we'll do that. Now, we do have to sim out to the award winners because I'm going to randomize the list to decide who picks up what, the packs. So I'm going to sim out to the awards till playoffs end. Yeah, that's over. Miami wins it. Pretty phenomenal series. Really awesome end to the season. All right, we can go to the World Series ends here. And then I'll randomize the list and we'll go through. I do have, 6 things to give away, I believe. I have 5. I have 5 packs. I haven't even decided what the order of the packs will be, which I probably should do. But we'll randomize the list first and then we'll go from there. All right, so award winners. We go in the league history for that. So let's see. 2021, Rafael Devers won the MVP with Boston. Aaron Nola goes 13-7 with a 3.42 ERA and picks up the Cy Young. I can go through and look at the voting. Jared Kelenic won the Rookie of the Year. He hit 38 home runs. Wow. Ryan Presley won Reliever of the Year. Let's take a look at the National League. I also have Gold Glove winners. I don't think I have Gold Glove winners here. Ronald Acuna winning MVP for San Francisco. Luis Castillo. Dude, they picked, I'm pretty sure this was the Luis Castillo. Was he traded? No. Oh, yeah. Oh, why was he shown with Washington? What's going on there? Maybe I just read it wrong, but they picked him as like the best pitcher in the National League. Oh, New York Mets. I did read it wrong. And then he goes and wins the Cy Young, 15-7, 3.14, 4.6 WAR. Alex Kirilloff wins the Rookie of the Year, and Josh Hader picks up Reliever of the Year for his 36 saves, 1.84 ERA, 3.9 WAR. I am kind of curious as to how the voting shook out for this. Devers won MVP. Ozuna finished second. Dominic Smith finished third. Kellenic finished fourth. Mike Trout fifth. Bregman sixth, along with Biggio. Maybe they split the vote though. Like they were going to win anyway. Acuna got first place ahead of Mookie Betts. Pretty sizable there. Francisco Lindor finished third. Nick Senzel finished fourth. DJ LeMahieu finished fifth. Arenado sixth. All right, I need to see this. So Jacob deGrom, what kind of season did he have in Colorado? Just out of curiosity, what did he do? 13-11, whip of 1.1, 212 or 217 strikeouts, 33 home runs. Not terrible. What was his WAR? 4.0 WAR. Not terrible. I figured he'd have a lot of home runs there. Shohei finished third. We're going 13-8, 3.64. Led the league in strikeouts with 243. Also led the league in walks. Had a 1.27 whip. He led the league in pitcher WAR, 5.1. So he's eligible to win a bunch of stuff, I think, for Jeff. All right. Thank you, Chris. Yeah, I will post it all. Like I will post a list of the winners and then the video will be up later. All right. So let's do this. Oh, the Aaron Nola thing. I do need to see that. Yeah, David Price finished with more first place votes, but lost. Walker Buehler, like this was a pretty contentious race here between these three. All right, that's kind of what I thought I would see. All right, these achievements: MVP, reliever of the year, all-stars, players of the month. They're players of the month, not pitchers of the month. Players of the month and rookie of the year or rookie of the month. I meant, yeah, I put POTM. It's player of the month, rookie of the month. And then anybody got 10 strikeouts in a game, 10 RBIs in a game, the saves champs, the stolen base champs, doubles and triples champs. I also have ERA champs, batting champs, OPS champs, RBI, wins, strikeouts, ERA, NL WAR for a pitcher and for a hitter. Okay. There's a lot of stuff here to randomize. So it will be 9 times, as 9 was the dice roll. And this, let's see what we get. The top 5, well, the top 6, we got something. I just don't decide the second one. There we go. Here we go. All right. This is just one. This is the first one. And then I'm going to go back to the iPad to do the cards. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, this will decide who gets packs. And the way we'll do it before I get to it, we'll do 2018 Bowman Fat Pack will be the first. 2020 Chrome, Topps Chrome, will be yeah, we'll do 2018 Bowman first, 2020 Topps Chrome second, 2020 Bowman Draft Pack 1 will be third. That hobby exclusive update pack, 2018 update, that'll be fourth, and then Bowman Draft, the 2020 will be fifth. All right, so that will be the order. Here we go. Hopefully this comes out okay. All right, so teams, guys who are getting stuff. The AL Rookie of the Year for July, which I'm gonna have to go and find. The NL OPS champ, that'll be easy. NL RBI champ, NL Player of the Month for May, and the AL All-Star in center field. Okay, let's go take a look and see if we can unearth some of this stuff. So immediately we can go and get some of this because we could just go and find the National League, what was it again? National League RBI and OPS. OPS for the Topps Chrome pack. One of the Bowman Draft packs is the NL RBI champ. So one of those, the RBI champ was Ronald Acuna. And so that's going to go to Jeff. That's going to go to Jeff, who also the OPS, picking up the OPS too. So he's going to pick up both of those. So the Topps Chrome and one of the Bowman packs is going his way. So I put 2018, 2 was Topps Chrome, 2023 was Bowman Draft, 2024 was Topps Update, 2018 exclusive, and 5 was Bowman Draft 2020. And Jeff for Ronald Acuna. So nice job there. Now we need to go and get the all-star center fielder. Which we can get out of the history. So the AL all-star center fielder, I believe this is where we can get it. I may be wrong on this. Yeah, I am. Which, that's all right. We can go back into the news and find it. Oh, you know what? It's probably, if I remember the old history, it's probably in here. Down at the bottom? No, they don't have it anymore. Yeah, see, League All-Stars, but it's not in there. So, no, it's the Gold Glove. Okay, that's fine. We'll go through. We just go through the schedule. So it's going to be the all-star starter in center field. And we'll go to July. And what was it? Was it the 11th or the 12th? Somewhere in there. A lot of guys showing up on this day. There we go. All right, all-star game. Let's see who started in center field for the American League. Starting in center field was Mike Trout. Mike Trout played for the Tampa Bay Rays. Tampa Bay Rays were run by Will. So the Will is picking up the last pack, which is the Bowman Draft. And then the last two things, which American Rookie of the Month, AL Rookie of the Month for July, and National League Player of the Month for May. Again, Player of the Month. As this will take me, not league events. I don't want that. No, this is probably, so wait, it was May and so this is right, and July. Okay. May and July. So batter of the month was Rafael Devers for Boston. So Devers for Boston run by Chris. Was that the first one? That was the first one, right? Yep, that was the first one. So Chris, you're getting the 2018 Bowman. So that's pretty good. Now the last one, this is, I'm sorry, what's the Rookie of the Month? Oh, see, that's where I already made a mistake. Rookie of the month. I'm sorry, Chris. Hopefully you get something for you. I have something for you anyway. I owe you something. So rookie of the month, which you're going to get it anyway. Because the rookie of the month was Haven Smith for Boston. So it's yours anyway. Okay. All right. So that was rookie of the month. And now we go to May. Oh, I don't want to go that fast. And I'm looking for, make sure I get this right this time. National League Player of the Month. Player of the Month, National League Player of the Month. Maybe down here, best batter. National League Player of the Month was Jeff McNeil. Jeff McNeil for Pittsburgh. Right? National League Player of the Month for May, Jeff McNeil of Pittsburgh. Yep. Is that Jeff again? Did Jeff have both those teams? This might be a Wheelies Razz. Yep, there's Jeff. So Jeff kind of cleaned up on the randoms. Which is kind of like a tough, like, because I would want to say, like, if you win something, like you're now supposed to win something else, but that's also like not, that can't be a thing. That just can't be a thing because I mean, you pay for multiple spots. Like it can't, that can't be a thing. So we have to find out from Rich, and we'll do that. We'll find out from Rich who has, if he's taking the Bart or if he's taking the Shohei. Rowan gets the other, whichever it is, and let's go open some packs, shall we? I have to go and do I got to go to the iPad.
I was talking like this whole time. And I was like, Mark, can you hear me? He's like, I think it hit 40 minutes. And I was like, no, I've unlimited everything. So Mark, tell me if you can hear me. I had the unmute button. I had the mute button on. I'm stupid. I'm opening the 2018 Bowman pack right now. We have a blue shimmer in the back. So, and we've hit a Jordan Hicks first Bowman. I will sleeve up everything appropriate. Adam Hazley, really wish he could have been more. Justice Sheffield, that's a prospect card, not bad. Kyle Cody, first Bowman. Joe Adell prospect card, that's a pretty good one too. So we'll put him, actually we'll put him in with the, I'm gonna put all of this, all the sleeve cards are gonna go in the same pile. We'll do that. We have the white filler, which is always fun. Though I can use this. That might be my lucky card, my lucky production card. Dansby Swanson, Zach Granite. I've seen this run before. Reese Hoskins, rookie. Sleeve him up. Francisco Mejia. That's a rookie. Anthony Banda. Avisel Garcia, which not a rookie. Josh Donaldson, names with the Blue Jays. Brandon Crawford. We do have a blue shimmer coming up at the end. Byron Buxton. Cody Bellinger in his, was 2018 his MVP year? I believe it was. Pretty good. Nolan Arenado in a relic Rockies uniform. This is Tyler Mahle, who was a big deal in the sim tonight. That is a top 100 Bowman scout. And now there might be a card behind this, but I'm not sure. Let's see. This is a Cub. Is it a first? Oh, it's a red. I'm sorry. Duh. Not a first. Alfredo Rodriguez. It is numbered. Boy, I really don't want you to see the numbering. It's also the lighting. Like the lighting is just. I'm going to pull it up so I could try and see the numbering. It's out of 150. It's 90, either 37 or 97 out of 150. So I will sleeve those. And I will sleeve the first now. And then we will get to pack 2, which is the Topps 2020 Chrome. I've never opened Topps 2020 Chrome. Let's get that into a top loader. Again, I'm working my angular arms. As Mark would attest, I have obnoxiously long arms, and they're going around my iPad at the moment. Oh, was not my favorite sleeve right there. Mahle, I can always sleeve them. For the sake of the video, I will sleeve this all at the end, I promise. Not, but I want to make sure that, we get through this in a reasonable time. So this is pack 1 for Chris. Here we go. Pack 2. This is Topps Chrome. It's a value pack. It's 3 packs of Chrome, and then 5 pink refractor, or 5 card pink refractor pack. And again, this is not something I've ever opened before. So this is cool, but this is the first time I'm doing this. All right, we have Yu Chang. Looks like we got something. No, that's probably refractor. Trevor Williams. Move these over here. We got Cody Bellinger. Not bad. And Austin Riley on the refractor. This is the 85. I believe it is. All right. Second pack, Andrew Heaney, Brandon Lau, Brandon Belt, and Anthony K. This is a refractor. It was upside down. I'm not sure. I mean, I don't know if that was for any particular purpose, but good rookie. I mean, it's a rookie card, so. All right, pack 3, and then we'll hit that bonus pink. All right, we have a Mike Soroka Cup card. That's pretty good. That'll get sleeved up. Make sure. There we go. Miguel Cabrera, Tony Gonsolin, and Tyler Glasnow. This is a hyper, or prism, I should say. Glasnow, I mean, who knows what could have been this year had he not gotten hurt. But that's an awesome card. That's pretty cool. All right, let's get to this pink card now, or pink pack, I should say. 5 cards. Pink refractors. This is 2020. Shin-Soo Choo leads us off here. Look, did I see a gold? I guess we'll find out. Abraham Toro, everybody's favorite Astro, who just got traded. No, maybe there wasn't a gold. Maybe it might have been Toro. It might have been Toro. That might have been it. All right, Rhys Hoskins, right? Is this okay? Rhys Hoskins. Christian Yelich, horizontal. That's pretty cool. And our last pink refractor. These will all get sleeved. Nelson Cruz. So we got some decent. I mean, Hoskins and Yelich, pretty good. Cruz, I mean, not bad. Not bad. All right. Now we go to Bowman Draft, and I'll just take it as it is in order. So 2020 Bowman Draft, you know, I mean, you're looking for Torkelson. There's going to be a ton of firsts in here. I'll sleeve all of them. Ton of firsts, ton of chrome. A lot of good hits in here. A lot of good hits. All right, Corbin Carroll. Make sure I'm up high enough. I'm sorry for if I shake things. My table is not the, my desk is not the most stable. Dax Fulton. That's a first. Colt Keith, first. Mason Wynn, first. Brandon Fad. What? PFAADT, first. Cody Hosey, not a first. Josh Jung for Texas. Sammy Infante is a paper first. Kyle Isbell. Feel like he would be touring with his brother Jason. Connor Phillips, first Bowman. Mitchell Parker, first Bowman. Oh, snap. Yeah, that kind of came out of nowhere. This is not Jasson Dominguez's first Bowman. That's in 2020 Bowman. But, I mean, Jasson Dominguez numbered to 499. Jeff, you did pretty well in that, my friend. Very nice. Very nice. It's numbered. Actually, I don't know if you could see it, but this is like that rare error card. It's a blank out of 499. Damn. That's, I'm going to sleeve that right now. A blank out of 499. These, this is a Bowman error card. This is his paper card. The centering, like if this was something you're going to get graded, the centering's not great, but blank out of 499. I don't know what kind of, like, how much more how much more valuable this is than like a regular numbered one, but I'm fairly positive like this is a more valuable card. So very cool. Very cool going into the Jeff lot right there. Matthew Liberatore. This is a refractor. I'll sleeve up all the chrome as well. Owen Cassie first Bowman. Justin Lang or Lange first Bowman, the Padres. Shane Drohan first Bowman from Boston. Another Owen, oh no, I'm sorry, this Owen Casey, I'm not sure. But that's another first Bowman. Hunter Green for with the Reds. Holden Powell, first Bowman, Nationals. George Kirby, that is a just a prospect card. JJ Bleday, Glimpses of Greatness. And now back to the paper. Bryson Stott for the Phillies. Jackson Miller, that's a good one. That's a good one if I remember correctly. Jackson Miller was kind of a hot prospect in 2020 draft. So pretty good there. Jackson Rutledge, Gilberto Jimenez, Marco Luciano, pretty good. Tekoa Roby, I have or had, I don't remember if I sold this. I don't know if, I actually don't know if I sold this. I have his sparkle or speckle auto. We had a debate on this, I think, with wheelies, as do we call it sparkle or speckled? But I have his auto out of 71 or had it. I honestly don't remember if I sold it. Daniel Lynch, Daniel Cabrera first. Hayden Cantrell first. There was some talk on this guy lately, like he's an advanced bat because he's a college kid. Alex Santos first. And Shea Langeliers. So not bad. Not a bad pack. That Dominguez is very nice. Very, very, very nice card on the Dominguez. And there's several other that are really good in there too. I'm gonna have a lot to sleeve for Jeff. All right. Now we've got this 2018 update exclusive. This is a hobby exclusive. It's a 4-card pack. No idea what's in here. No idea what's in here. I haven't seen one of these open. We'll just see, shall we? Yo, that's already off to a good start. Wow. We have a Shohei rookie 83, I believe. Yeah, it has to be 83. It's a prism. I'm gonna look up the comps on that. That's wow. That's really nice. That's gonna get sleeved immediately. Like as soon as I'm done with these couple of cards. Andrew McCutcheon. Again, these will all be sleeved. These are gonna go in the sleeve pile. Glaber rookie, which this would be worth a good bit if he could turn it around. I don't know what he's worth now, but still, like that's. And Yelich. I seem to pull Yelich in a lot of this stuff. Like, not that I've ever opened this before, but that's Shohei. Holy cow. I mean, that's pretty phenomenal. That's Shohei. Holy cow. That is a really, really nice card. Yep, 1983. As I'm holding it way underneath the camera. Wow. Really, really good stuff right there. That's pretty fantastic. All right. Let me get the sleeve for that. Oh, didn't go all the way down. There we go. as I almost lost the other Shohei. I'm just going to put that with your Dominguez. Jeff, buddy, you're having a nice night. All right. Let's go to the last pack, as I'm going to have to sleep a lot after this. And I am perfectly happy with that. This has been really cool. I'm hoping that when you guys see this, you're as happy as I am. To those of you who did not win through this tonight, hopefully you enjoyed it. And you know, these things are going to happen every week. They're going to be cheap. You know, I don't want to give away what I'm looking at doing for next week, but you know, I think it'll be interesting. All right, so Trey Cruz, first Bowman. This is going to Will, by the way. I'm going to move Jeff's stuff up just a little bit since they're kind of combined. All right, so Trey Cruz, first Bowman. Brett Beatty, second year card. That's his first year, was 2019. That's a good one. Addison Coffey, that's a first Bowman. Again, these are all paper first. Alec Thomas, I really like this dude in Out of the Park. He is awesome in Out of the Park. He has a future legend card that is just amazing. Petey Halpin first, pretty nice there. Robert Playson, this is a pretty good card to have. That's, I mean, even paper, that's a good card. I'll put that in the sleeve pile. Hudson Haskin first. Ryan Murphy first Bowman. Casey Martin first. A couple of his cards of 2021. Ronnie Mauricio, good card there. I think this is his second year. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's his second year. Nico Holsizer. Owen Miller. Now we're into the chromes. Tell you what, I'm going to go and pull, and we'll do the chromes last. Chrome and the refractors. So Matthew Liberatore, Quinn Cotton, Jordan Adams, I believe that's his second year. Zach Deloach, that's a first. Andy Seminaris, that's a first. Jimmy Glowinski with the Giants, that's a first. Nick Garcia first. Grayson Rodriguez, don't think that's a prospect card. I know it's not a first, but I don't know if it's a second year either. Xavier Warren, that's a first. And there we go. There's a Bobby Witt Jr. Not his first, but that's 2020 Bowman as well. But still, that's excellent. Trevor Hoover. That's a first. And now we're into our chromes. Jack Blomgren with the Rockies, that's a first. Dane Acker, that's a first. Mike Ciani. Adley Rushman, that's a second year, if I remember correctly. Or was 2018 his first? I'm not sure. Honestly, I don't remember. No, it's got to be. It's his second year. It's his second year. That's a good card because his first. Yeah, his first was okay. Tyler Brown first. Playson Chrome. Nice. That's a good one. That's a good one. Freddie Zamora first. Brennan Davis prospect card. And a franchise futures of Emerson Hancock and Zach Deloach. So we struck out on the autos tonight, but I think we did quite well. I think we did quite well overall. Again, this video, I will splice the video so that the card part has its own separate section. I will do that at the conclusion of this as soon as I get it from the cloud because I'm recording to the Zoom cloud. I hope you all enjoyed this. I will post the winners as soon as I'm done here. Thank you very much. Thank you, Mark, for sticking with me to the end. Yeah, I'll post some pictures. I'll see if I can get some pictures. And yeah, I'll post a picture of the of that Jasson Dominguez. Oh yeah, we have this. I forgot about this. I can randomize this, and I'll tell you what, I'll randomize this thing, and then I'll throw out like some mystery cards I'll randomize that to somebody who hasn't won yet. This is the little insert you get, or like the little set you get for National Baseball Card Day. I got this from the Baseball Cards Rhode Island when I went down there this morning. Watch me not be able to open it. This is probably like a nothing burger thing, but I'll throw in, like, I'll find some Bowman first and some stuff to put in. So I'll send out one more thing. Buster Posey, Randy Arozarena, Lou Bob, it's pretty good. Mookie, a DeGrom. DeGrom felt a little thicker, and then post your polls. So, okay, that's great. All right, so I will random this. There's also a Tatis here that's in a sleeve. I don't know why, but I will put together a little mystery pack and random that off to somebody who was not one yet. Probably throw some Mojos in there and some Bowman first and see what I can pull together. All right, I'm gonna end it now. Thank you all so much for your kindness and your generosity in doing this, and this was awesome. And it will be streamlined going forward, because all of these will be a learning process. And this or next week will be better than this week. And I thought this week was pretty darn good. So thank you to everybody for making this possible. Please spread the word, because like, I don't want to get like a big community, but like a medium, like a smaller medium-sized community would be pretty great, or like a larger small community. I don't know. I would love to get some more people. So please, if you enjoyed what you saw here, if you thought I did okay, please spread the word. Okay, all right, that's it. Thank you guys, and I will post stuff shortly. All right, take care.